Take a little sip of coffee. And let's do this. Hey everybody, welcome to Comics with Bueller. As always, I'm Bueller. Today's my top 10 picks for new comics coming out July 22nd, 2020. This is where I show you some great covers, some great stories, and some spec books you might want to pick up. If you're new to our channel, do me a favor, subscribe right now. It does help us out a lot. And also turn on that notification button because you don't want to miss the next video. Don't forget to go to Max Pro Supplies for all your comic book supply needs. Enter the code Bueller at checkout and guess what? You save 10%. All right, everybody, say it with me. I'm all jacked up on coffee yet again. So let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and take a look at my top 10 picks for new comics coming out July 22nd, 2020. Very first up on our list is Wolverine number 3, brought to you by Benjamin Percy. I actually missed number 2. I never got it. Does anyone have a copy of number 2 they might want to give up? Let me know in the comments down below. Still can't find one. But number 3 is coming out this week, and it's my pick. We got a few different covers for it. We have the regular cover that looks pretty good, but the GRANOV, I think I got that right. That one looks awesome. It was actually on the thumbnail of my preview video. I'm pretty excited to show it off again. But then we have the Shannon MAER cover as well. Another great looking cover. Thank you, Shannon. I love it. This book looks awesome. I'm definitely going to pick it up. This one has a regular cover price of $3.99. Moving on, we have Daredevil number 21, brought to you by Chip Zdarsky. This is a brand new storyline, and we have a guest appearance of somebody's favorite web slinger. He shows up in the book. It's kind of fun. I already read it. It's a great book. Definitely pick it up. It's kind of sad at the end, but you know what? It's worth the read. I love this book. If you're not on Daredevil, you definitely should be. We got one cover for this, and it looks totally awesome. This has a regular cover price of $3.99. Here we go. This is the one you've been waiting for. This is Batman number 95, the very first Joker War. Here we go. Brought to you by James Tynion IV. I'm looking forward to the Joker War series. It's a bunch of tie-ins as well. We'll get to that here in a little bit. But the tagline is, this is the final time that Batman and the Joker will face off. I find that hard to believe, but you never know. We're just gonna have to find out. We have a few different covers. Let's take a look. We got the regular cover, which I think is really good, and then we have the Funky Cole MATTINA cover, another great one, and then we have the 1 in 20 or 25 incentive cover. It's okay, but if you want to get this one, it'll cost you a little bit more. This one is a regular cover price of $3.99. Speaking of those tie-ins, we have Batgirl number 47. This is brought to you by Cecil Castellasucci. Yeah, okay, so this one, Barbara Gordon, it's not looking good for her. As you can see on the front of the cover, Joker's making a visit, and it looks pretty awesome. We do have a couple different covers for this one. We have the regular cover, which is the one I just talked about, and then we have the Terry Dodson variant, but really, I'm going to stick with the regular cover. This one has a regular cover price, have I said that enough, of $3.99. Moving on to some image goodness, we have Chew number 1, brought to you by John Layman. I never got onto this original series, so I'm looking forward to getting this one. So apparently in the original series, it was about the cop, the brother, and now in this one, it's about him and his sister. So the brother is the cop, and the sister is a criminal, and she has some similar ability to Chew. And if you're not familiar with what Chew can do, he can eat things and then know what they thought or what it was. It's an interesting premise. It might be worth checking out. We got one regular cover that I enjoy, and this one has a regular cover price of $3.99. Next one up on our list is Bliss number 1, brought to you by Sean Lewis. This one, there is a drug called, well, Bliss, that's what it's about, and the tagline is Breaking Bad meets Neil Gaiman's Sandman in an urban fantasy. Sounds kind of interesting. I'm going to give it a shot. I think this might be an ongoing series or limited to 2 different story arcs. I'm not for sure. This one has a regular cover price of $3.99. This next one is kind of sad because honestly, this has been one of my favorite books. This is Middlewest number 18, brought to you by Scottie Young. This is the final book in the run. It's done. They're over. There's no more 19. They are finished. So this is that last issue, and you might want to pick it up. And I personally have all 18 issues as soon as this comes out. Thank you, Skottie Young, for a great storyline. Very much appreciated. We got a couple different covers. We have the regular cover, and then we have the Skottie Young variant. Honestly, I like Skottie Young, but I'm going to stick with the regular cover on this one. This one has a regular cover price of $3.99. Moving on, I had to put this one back on the list. We have That Texas Blood #1, second print. This one is brought to you by Chris Condon and Jacob Phillips. I absolutely love this book. If you missed out the first time around, now's your chance to get issue #1, second print. It's one of the best. It's a fun storyline. It's kind of like Old Country for Old Men meets all sorts of weird stuff. I like the words that they use in the book. Does that make sense? The words that they use, I like them. And there's something about a casserole dish. You'll have to read it to know exactly what I'm talking about. Anyway, this book is coming out. We got one regular cover, and the regular cover price is $3.99. Moving on, we have Canto, the Clockwork Fairies #1 one-shot, brought to you by David Boer. I'm not familiar with the Canto. I didn't get any of them when they came out. I remember when it came out and they were damaged and stuff, and my comic shop like sent them back. I don't know. So I never got on the Canto bandwagon, but I heard it's pretty good. In this one, Canto comes across a bunch of fairies that have been captured, and it's up to him to liberate all the fairies. Good luck on that, Canto. Hopefully you can get the job done. Like I said, this is a one-shot, and we got one cover that I like, and this one has a regular cover price of $3.99. Last book up on our list is No Heroine #1, brought to you by Frank Gogol, the creator of Dead End Kids, a great series. There's a lot of buzz about this book. Let me tell you a little bit about it. This is vampire punk rock. That's how they explain it. And apparently these vampires deal drugs, heroin. You know, kind of an interesting concept. Anyway, this book looks pretty good, and I believe it's already sold out at a lot of places, so if you can grab a copy, be on the lookout. We got one regular cover that's hitting the stores, so you might want to grab it. The regular cover price is $3.99. Alright guys, so that's my top 10 picks for new comics coming out July 22nd, 2020. Let me know what you thought, let me know what you bought, let me know what I forgot, because I want to know. Don't forget to go to Max Pro Supplies for all your comic book supply needs. Enter the code Bueller at checkout, and guess what? You save that 10%. And what are you going to do with that extra 10%? I really don't care, but you can do whatever you want. Alright everybody, that's all I got. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You know what to do. I'll see you next time. Bye.